Doesn't this look kind of cool? Like, guys, it's Ashlyn Speaks, and today I'm here to talk about the gender tag. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna do it, but I'll talk about it for a little bit first. Background is different. Everything's different because I'm home for the holidays. No, I'm not one to like y'all know I'm not one to care too much about like mess and looking perfect because the reality is that ain't nobody perfect in this world. So yes, those are shoes. I'm home, like it's a house. So let's get started. The gender tag was created by this YouTuber named Ashley Wylde. I don't know their pronouns. I didn't like research that, but I know that this person wanted to talk about. I'll just read it. The Gender Tag Project is a YouTube tag video that encourages individuals to answer a set of 10 prompts relating to their experience with gender in the form of a YouTube video posted on their personal channel. I'm reading it right now off my phone just so you can know why I'm like looking down. We're not. So that's basically what I'm about to do here. And after I do it, I guess I'm going to clarify some terms and whatnot. Or maybe I'll do it before. I'm gonna do it before. I'm gonna teach you something real quick. Before I start anything, I think there are some words that I need to define. I'll put the definitions like on the screen and whatnot, but before I edit, because you know everyone edits, let me just read it off. So, biological sex, attributes such as anatomy, chromosomes, hormones. Sex assignment is usually assigned at birth and inform whether a person is male, female, or intersex. So, me, I'm a girl. My sex is female. They're not the same things. Gender, going on to what I was just saying. Gender is a state of being male or female, typically used with reference to social and cultural differences rather than biological ones. So you can have the sex female, right? I mean, you can have like a female sex and identify as a boy in terms of your gender, and that's it. You're just you and you're living your life. Um, I'm sick. Gender identity. So that's a person's internal sense of being a man, a woman, neither of these, both, and so on. One's inner sense of being. So, like, I identify as a girl. Like, I feel like I'm a girl, and no one can tell me otherwise. Expression now. So, gender expression. The ways in which a person manifests masculinity, femininity, both or neither through appearance, behavior, dress, speech patterns, preferences, and more. So I choose to dress in a more feminine way because I feel that is the best way for me to express my female gender. Gender roles. Set of roles, activities, expectations, and behaviors assigned to females and males by society. American culture recognizes two basic gender roles: masculine, having the qualities attributed to males, and feminine, having the qualities attributed to females. Other countries have three or more gender roles. So, sorry, you can be a female who is more masculine, a male who's more feminine. There's different different ways for that. Transgender, sometimes used as an umbrella to describe anyone whose identity or behavior falls outside the stereotypical gender norms. More narrowly defined, it refers to an individual whose gender identity does not match their assigned birth gender. Cisgender. So I would identify as cisgender because my brain fart, my sex and my gender align. So cisgender refers to people whose sex assignment at birth corresponds to their gender identity and expression. The gender binary. Western view of gender as a rigid binary consisting of only two options, male or female, usually designated by physical sex characteristics as observed at birth. The gender spectrum. Opposed to statistic, Opposed to statistic, binary model produced through a solely physical understanding of gender. Includes the intersection of biology, gender expression, and gender identity in a multidimensional array of possibilities. Represents a more nuanced and ultimately more authentic model of the human experience of gender. Non-binary, an umbrella term covering any gender identity that doesn't fit within the gender binary. The label may also be used by individuals wishing to identify as falling outside of the gender binary without being any more specific about the nature of their gender. Two more, guys. If you feel like you know these, we can skip, but I'm just reading it because not everyone has the same idea of what these definitions are, and it's very important to explain it and raise awareness of, gender identity. So, preferred gender pronouns. I'm not going to read it over, I'm just going to describe it. It's literally just the pronouns we prefer to hear. So, I prefer to hear she, her. It makes me happy. Others might prefer to hear he, him, or they, them. Or it can be z, here, hers, and whatnot. It's up to you. Please respect them. Like, don't call me he. I don't identify as a he. It doesn't make me feel good to be called a he. Don't call someone who identifies as they. Don't call them he or she. That's not going to make them feel good about themselves. I don't know what gender you are. I don't know your pronouns. But you would not like me calling you something else, so please do not do it to me or anyone else. Gender dysphoria. I'm going to read this because I don't have it, and I don't want to butcher the definition. Happens when a person experiences discomfort or distress because there is a mismatch between their biological sex and gender identity. Misgender. Refer to someone, especially a transgender person, using a word, especially a pronoun or form of address, that does not correctly reflect the gender with which they identify. So those are all the definitions. I said I'd put the pictures up. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the pictures or I'm just going to give you the link. I might do both, but I will do at least one of them. So now let's get started with the gender tag. Are you ready? Because I am. Question number 1. Did my foot come in the video? That's weird. I'm sorry. Okay. How do you self-identify your gender? And what does that definition mean to you? I'm a girl. Honestly, I kind of just... It's just what I feel. I don't have to define a girl because I feel like there's no way. There's no way to define it. I can't say a girl likes bubblegum and pink stuff and heels because I don't. And I'm a girl. I like being called a girl. I like being a girl. So I can't define what being a girl is. I think for me, a girl is confident. A girl is strong. A girl has a lot of pussy power. That's not even true because you can have a pussy and not be a girl. So there you go. But I feel like girls have I feel like everything I'm saying is kind of a box. Like it's giving gender roles. I don't know. I'm a girl because I feel like I'm a girl, and those are the words. That's the word that makes me feel good and feel represented. So, yeah. Second question is, what pronouns honor you? She, her, hers are the pronouns that honor me. I like hearing them. I feel good. So please use them. Describe the style of clothing that you most often wear. So I ain't gonna lie, summer, that's my season because that's when I pop out. Cause you see fall, like I'm wearing this sweater, not really that cute. What I ain't going to work today, I'm wearing leggings. But when it's time, you got the booty shorts, the crop tops. Ooh, child, don't get started. I be looking cute. The skin be out. That's my style. Skin out. So, yeah. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave or not choose to shave? So with body hair, I shave what's necessary. I shave what's necessary for me to not bother other people. So when I say that, I mean I'm going to shave my armpits at some point. That makes me uncomfortable. It's going to stink. I don't want to be smelly. I personally just don't like that. So I will shave it. But it's not always shaved. Because right now it's not shaved. I shave out of necessity. If I'm wearing a tank top, I might shave it. And maybe sometimes I won't. But most of the time I probably will. I do not shave my legs. There's no point. My skin is darker. So it kind of blends in a little bit more. And also, I don't like the hair on my legs. It's not smelly. It's not doing anything. So I'm about to keep it. In terms of hair down there, we're not talking about that. I do what I need to do. Yeah, I have like a little mustache thingy. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. It's really not a lot, but it's there. It's my mom shaves hers. I don't shave mine. There's no point. You can barely see it. It's not smelly. So yeah, that's my opinion on hair. And I'm not shaving this hair. I love this hair. See that? See that? All natural, baby. All natural. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any? So, I don't really wear makeup like that. I look really young. So lately I've been like, all right, let me at least put sun on my face. I'm trying to go to a party or something. But even then, I don't really wear anything. I was bored the other day, so I got some makeup. But it's really natural. Like, whatever I do looks really, really natural and looks like I'm not wearing makeup anyway. Like, I don't like being flashy. I don't like a lot on. You know, maybe like for prom I did my makeup. That was my first time ever really having makeup like that. Ooh, I look different, and it still was kind of natural too. Um, so yeah, I'm not really that much into makeup. I like lip gloss. And what's the other part of the question? Do you paint your nails? Kind of. Yeah, I do. I don't really go to the nail salon to paint them. I just don't feel like spending money on that. What I do, I take some cheap nail polish, I paint it, it comes off in like 4 days. I do it again. I do it when I'm bored. It's not really a big deal to me. I don't always do it. I'm chilling. I bite my nails, so like there's no point in me getting a whole professional thing done for me to mess it up. I use regular soap and perfume. I don't know. I don't put a lot of thought into that. Um, yeah, yeah. That's how I answer the question. Have you ever experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? I have. Like when I was younger and I wear like a hoodie or something or a hat, people would think, oh, they would like say I was like refer to me as a boy, and my mom would correct them. But it was not often. Um, that doesn't happen to me. Really, it's not a problem that I have. Others have, really bad experiences with that. But personally, me, I don't. Do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you? No, I don't. I'm very comfortable with my gender and my sex. I like it. I love it. Yeah, I love being a girl. I love having a vagina. I love having boobs and all of that. So, yeah. Talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any children you may have? Yes, I only want two children though. I would have one, but that one is gonna annoy me and probably be needy to their friends because I know only child children like that. Not all of my only child, not all of my friends who are only children, act that way, but I know some. I don't want it to happen, so I need two so that Shorty can have a friend, and then I'm done. Um, yes, I want to carry a child. I'm scared though, which is why I only want to do it twice. If I can get twins, that's perfect. I can stop. I'm scared, but I want to do it. And yes, I want to be the primary caretaker. My household, I grew up with my mom. My parents divorced when I was young, and I just really value being a role model for my child, and I want to be involved in my child's life as much as possible. So therefore, I would really love to be the primary caretaker of my child. Talk about money. Is it important to you to provide for a family financially if you choose to have one? Is it important to you that you earn more than any partner you may have? Do you prefer to pay for things like dates? Are you uncomfortable when others pay for you or offer to pay for you? Um, yes, it's important for me to provide financially for my family. I don't have to be the sole provider, but I grew up. I don't know. I'm from a low income family, immigrants, and so I want to give my child a better life. I want to be able to provide for my child and give my child the things that my mom cannot give to me. Um, I do not need to earn more money than my partner. It doesn't really it doesn't matter as long as we're both working and doing the best we can, and that I'm satisfied. Like I don't need to earn more than my partner. On dates, um, I don't like okay, I'm poor. Like I don't have a lot of money, so I'm really not trying to pay for anyone but myself unless I know ahead of time. That's one thing. Like, and I'm a girl, so I think because of that, I don't feel like I even have that pressure in the first place. However, I don't expect to get paid for. I come with the money I need for myself, and I'll pay for myself if necessary. And then if the person trying to spend money on me, I'm gonna save my money because I don't have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So the less money I can spend, the better. But I'm never gonna expect to get a handout. Um, I'm not uncomfortable when anyone pays for me. I'm uncomfortable when they feel like they have to. Like, you don't have to. This is something that's nice, and it's a privilege for me to get paid for. But it's not a requirement, you know? I get uncomfortable when guys don't want me to pay for them. Because it's like, come on, you paid for me before. Why can't I pay for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Anything else you want to share about your experience with gender? So, oftentimes, like, I don't know, growing up, I didn't like pink and all those things that the girls in my grade liked in elementary school. So I started hanging out with the boys. It was like fourth grade, but they said I was too girly. Like I had to rip my head in Montana cards and prove things to them. And eventually, I was like, I'm gonna just rock on my own. Like I'm gonna just be who I want to be, express my gender the way I want to do that. And yeah, I mean that's how it is for me. I'm not super girly, and that's fine. But I do feel weird pressure to actually go get my nails done, to actually learn how to do makeup, so I wear more skirts and dresses. I feel weird in a dress and a skirt. Like if it's random, I feel weird. Like it has to be some occasion. Like I'm not gonna get dolled up for no reason. That's just not me. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just feel weird, but like I see little girls and they assume that I like to play with princesses and dolls. And my younger sister, I do not know how to play with her toys. She's like, this is the mama rabbit. She's feeding her kids and she's cooking. That to me, like I never did that. Like that was never my thing. Like when I would get kids meals from McDonald's, I would ask for the boy toy. What is a boy toy? Whatever. I would ask for the boy toy. I would get my little tech deck, the Hot Wheels car, cause this was more fun for me than like Polly in a Pocket or whatever it was called. Like it's not fun. Um, but yeah, I think my race also plays a lot into my gender and my economic status. The questions didn't really bring that up, but because I am like a black woman, like from a low income family, immigrants, there's a lot of things that come into how I have to express my gender and just pressures I have and whatnot. But yeah, that is my version of the gender tag. As a cisgender female, I wonder what someone else's gender tag would be like. I should watch it. I actually haven't even watched Ashley Wylde's video. That's bad. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit about gender identity and gender norms and all those things. And yeah, have a great day. Remember to respect people's identity. Even if you don't understand it, they deserve to live and be happy. So,